Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Sophie and I am doing the 100 days challenge. So today I would like to make a folio with envelopes. So on my desk you will find envelopes. Some are vintage, some are sort of antique, some are more recent, and I want to mix them all. So grab envelopes, whether they're junk mail envelopes, any kind of envelopes. You don't need to have the ones that I have. What you need is to have lots of different sizes. Okay, let's start. Okay, what I've done is I've sorted them into categories. They're really size, and I have the biggest in front of me. You don't need to start with a big envelope. This is an A4 envelope, so it's the biggest size that we do have in Europe. So now you need to decide which one is going to be your first one. I think I want a really old one. As you can see, this is not necessarily in the best condition. I'm going to see if I can make up for that flap. Do we have a date? It's 1927. So, and it's quite sturdy. So what I'm going to do, and I'm going to do this with all the envelopes that I'm going to use, is I'm just going to fold it in two, sort of. I mean, it's not always easy with old paper because sometimes they're not straight. I'm going to use a bone folder carefully because I don't want to rip the paper. This one is already folded. And what I like to do, I just like to start like this, and then I'll see what I put where. It doesn't need to be in that order. I'll just see as I go on. So I'm lucky because I have really different colors, different size, but you can do this with very plain envelopes and the result will be really, really nice as well. So let's put a bit of color. Hopla. I don't want a big one there. I think I will go on with a small one. And this one is coming from Japan. I didn't even know I had this one. I sometimes get them with old papers. And when you buy a bunch of old papers, you never know what's inside. So presumably I got lucky and I have this one. Then I'm going to take from my big pile, which I don't think you can see, big envelope, and it's really, really beautiful. Look at the paper. Look at the watermark. They're beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. 1956. So not that old, but probably was kept in a place where there was a lot of humidity. So this one, I think I'm going to have either glued on this one or on this one, or on another one there we'll be putting here. Does it fit? Yeah, it will have to be on this one, and it will have to be like this. Otherwise it won't fit, and it still doesn't, so I need to be careful, because obviously you need to be careful to where your folio is going to be folded. So you need to keep that in mind when you glue. Okay, we haven't used a small one yet. So let's put a small one. Do I want to fold this in two? Maybe not, because I quite like this. So this is one that I'm going to use like this. Maybe not on this envelope, but like this. What else do we have here? I think I have a coffee dyed one. I don't coffee dye many envelopes because I don't usually use them a lot. But I have the luxury of having all these ones. There we go. So this one I'm going to fold, if it will let me. Like this. Helping with the bone folder. I will put the flaps, on the top. little ones. This one, which is nothing special and is presumably opened or not. No, it's not opened. So I'm going to open this one with my knife and on the top. So it will become a pocket that will be filled from the top. So I'm just going to glue back the flap. Maybe, if Mr. Glitter will let me. Come on. There, what if the other side is relatively okay. Oh, come on. So hopefully there won't be any dog barking today. Yesterday evening was a bit tricky. We have our new puppy. And, well, the other dogs need to... Sorry, I got interrupted. So I was saying that the other dogs need to get used to not being the only dogs in the house. What is this envelope? Ooh, that's a sad one. But we're going to decorate it. Isn't this great? Well, sad, obviously, but great. So how am I going to do that? Because I want to make use of this. How can I leave it? Well, I need to glue it somewhere. So I could glue it somewhere there, and then you could open it like this, and we could put a lot of things here, either decorated or maybe make one pocket like this and put other envelopes in it. I think this is a good one, so I'll put it there. Then I really like this one, but I want to keep it as a whole. I don't want it to be folded in two. Look at what we find. Treasures. This is really beautiful. This is an insurance company. Okay, let's put that on the side. That's a goodie. So again, here we want this one glued somewhere. This one is going to fold like this. So why not have it there? So the number of envelopes that you're going to use is obviously your choice. You can have a lot of them or not so many. And what I want to do is not place them necessarily at the same height. Like this. Oh, this one is falling into pieces. I'm afraid I cannot use it. I'll see what I can do with it. This one is gorgeous, and I absolutely want to use it. It has a flap, and it's black inside. The color is absolutely brilliant. And this used to have maybe photographs in it, or films, or x-rays, I suppose. That's what's written on it. A bit of bone folder. Okay. How thick is this going to be? I think we can add some more. We can add some more. Let me see. I love the handwriting. And the stamps are beautiful. Obviously, it's coming from the US, 1935. If I want to keep you, I need to glue you somewhere. Like this. I think I had a window envelope of some sort. This we're going to use as well. And we're going to fold it, but not in equal parts. We're just going to make use of the window. Ooh, a dog is coming to say hello. Hello, puppy. This one is really, really thick. And I can glue it back together. Could do something like this. We need smaller ones. Where are they? They're there. I found that then I had a glassine envelope, and I definitely want to use this one. But first, I'm going to fold this one. I would like to fold it more or less correctly. Well, it is going to be a more or less. I'm so sorry. Okay. I need a bigger one. Beautiful. Beautiful. Has boo-boo tape already. But we're going to add some because it's ripped in some parts. Oh, that fell. Bear with me. That was fun. The dog chased the cat. The cat ran away. And yeah, I managed to push a jar that fell on the floor. And the other dogs were defending the cat. We are never bored. Never. Here. Here. You see, because we also need to decorate it, so we don't necessarily want it to be too chunky, otherwise the video will take like 3 hours to be made. Okay. I just want one more here, a big one. Maybe this one. Yeah, I think I want this one there. This one is open on 2 sides. We shall have to remedy. Is there something in it? Yes, there is. Okay. Well, okay, we'll work with that anyway. Oh, come on. Be kind to me. Fold in the way I want you to. This one. And that's the other. Okay. I have very, very tiny envelopes, like these ones. And we will use them, but we will glue them to the other envelopes. Like this, and I have this one as well that I want to use, which is a letter made as an envelope. And that is actually from Messina, which is in Sicily. Cefalù. Beautiful place, Cefalù. And presumably there was another letter inside. Or it's from 1878 from this gentleman. Can't read that one. Carlato per. Wow, it's very Messina, 13 March. Concarto, si, bo. Hard to read. Anyway. Okay. So, this is how I want my envelopes, what I want them to look like. So, what I'm first going to do, I'm going to, or should I just sew them? Yeah, I think this is what I'm going to do. I'm first going to sew them together. And this is something that I very, very rarely do. But, you know, you've got to do what you've got to do. So make sure to place your envelopes wherever you feel is the best place. And then you need to grab some thread and a needle. So I'll just do that. So after debating with myself whether I should use embroidery thread or waxed thread, I finally decided to use embroidery thread. So I am now just going to get rid of the two flying envelopes, and I'm going to, where are you? Hopla. Fold my folio, maybe, come on, there, just to make sure that everything is in the right place. Okay, then I'm going, where are you, to take my needle. I took a big needle, and I am going, how many I'm going to do? I think I'm going to do 3, or not, or maybe 2. Hard to think. Normally I would just do two holes, but let me see. I'm going to make 1 hole here. So I just need to make sure that it comes out in the right spot and not in my fingers. There it is. So that's 1. I think I'm going to go do 3. So I'm going to do the second one here, again, with my owl. Yes. So that's 3. And I need to do the third one somewhere there. Again, with my owl. There we go. I can't remember how you do this, so I'll just figure it out as I go. So you need to make sure that all your envelopes, that your needle is going through all the envelopes in the right hole. Pretty sure there's a better way to do this than mine. Here, 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 here. Okay, you don't need to make a knot because you're going to tie it at the end. So then I'm going to go. See, I missed the middle, but it doesn't really matter. We're going to decorate and you won't see it. So again, doing it the other way around. So 1, 2, 3. Can't see you. Where are you? Where are you? You can see my head and my hair, I suppose, because I can't see it. Come on. That was not my hole. I don't agree. There you are. There you are. Here. This one is not big enough to go through that one. You see why I don't normally bind my journals like this? Because I'm kind of crap at it. Okay, now I'm going to go to the last one, not going through the middle. Okay, let me, no, it's okay. Let me finish this off camera and I'll come back. There, so once you've put it through the hole back, within this hole, you're going to come back in the middle. And then afterwards, we're going to tie a knot to secure the binding. So again, you need to go through every one of them, which I'm not doing for the moment. So 1, 2, 3. I swear this is the last time I do it like this. Really, really not within my comfort zone. I know it's nothing complicated, but it's really, really not my thing. Where is my needle? My needle is gone, living its own life. Oh, God. So let me know if you do struggle as well. I'll feel less alone. Okay, getting there. Not here, but getting there. Where are we? Okay, once again, I think I will finish this off camera. And I'll meet you when we tie the knot. So after quite some time, a lot of mistrials and a lot of swearing, actually, I must say, I managed to bind my folio. And I couldn't film it because really I was going from catastrophe to catastrophe. So what I want to show you with this is just how I did it, and you know, not waste too much time on it. So what I did, so I took my folder, I punched a hole in the middle. I don't need to punch it here because it's not that bulky. Then I went through my second hole, which is at the top. So here, for example, I'm shaking. I got so mad at myself. There you go. Okay, you want to leave an amount of thread on that side because we are going to use it to tie it all together. Then I made a third hole here, which I went through. So not through the middle, really the two other sides. And if my needle agrees with me, there. And now you want to come back through the middle. So you go back to the same hole, you push your needle through, and you get your thread in the middle. Okay, so the sewing part is done. What I would say you need to do is put one of the pieces of thread behind your binding so that you have two pieces of thread, one on each side, and then you put pressure, tension, not too much because otherwise you're going to rip the papers, and then you just tie one knot, and to secure it you tie another one. And then it's up to you to decide whether you're going to keep your threads like this or whether you're going to make them to a smaller size like this, which is what, why is my scissors not cutting? So there we are. So that's how I made my binding. Okay, this is what it looks like on the other side. So everything is going through the middle. Good. Happy this is out of the way. So we have our folio ready. And now what I would suggest we do is glue the other envelopes that we want to use. Okay, what I've done is I have positioned every envelope where it should be, and some of them are loose because I'm going to glue on the other ones. I am going to glue them on the other ones. So let me just show you. So here I'm going to have two small envelopes. Here nothing. Here I'm going to have this little envelope like this. So there, Here nothing, here nothing. Here I'm going to glue this envelope, the flap within the red one. There we go. There nothing, there nothing, and there nothing. Okay, so let me glue all these. There are obviously some on the other side, and I'll be right back. Sorry, I had to answer my daughter. Okay, so first the first envelope. So I need to find something that is more or less the size of my envelope, and then I'll see what map I can put behind it so that we keep sort of a coherence in terms of colors, I would say. I could do this. I'm actually going to do this. That will make my life much easier. Or we have a lovely, I think this one is better. It matches my envelope better. So I'm just going to cut a little bit of the white part, and it's not going to be straight, and it doesn't matter really. But I do want a bit of white, because then when I ink it, because I'm going to ink the ephemera, they will come out more from my page, I think. So my cutting skills have not improved since yesterday, as you can all see. Here, so ink, vintage photo, and let's distress it. I said I wanted to put backgrounds, so I have my little maps, my little documents, and I also have a piece of, you know, the what's inside a book. So let me see, I think a document would actually be nicer. Let me grab something here. No, I don't want everything to be covered. I just want a part of it to be covered. And let's be daring, let's just rip it. I'm in a ripping mode. No, it's not you, it's you. See, I just want her to come up like this, or yeah, I'm gonna do that. So, glue book, glue stick, and let's glue. You're bound to hear some barking because my daughter's boyfriend is coming. And so the dogs will bark. If I have to cut the video every time a dog barks, I don't think it will be a nice video. But I do apologize for those of you. Did I not stick? Okay. Don't ask me why I've just done what I've done. I think it's just because my mind is not fully there. Isn't she pretty? Wonky, but pretty. And we can always use labels. I need to fussy cut more labels because I really don't have many left. But that's for another day. I would like to have a light blue stamp, but not a recent one. Look at that. I think that's perfect. Let's crunch it up. I love to use our art books. I just think, you know, there's so many things that you can use them for. You have obviously portraits, but you also have landscapes that you can use as a background. So many treasures, little things that you can fussy cut. And actually you can fussy cut as well the portraits, and then you can glue them in your journals, or you can make you can glue them on cardstock and then make sort of a pocket out of it. Full of possibilities. Okay, and there we go. Do we want a bit of washi tape? Maybe we do. Let's just look at that one. It's my goal for this year. Use at least half of my washi tapes. I do use them quite a lot, to be honest, but I need to make space. My craft room is full of things, and I want to start using everything. Ta-da! Done. Very happy about this new page. Now, obviously, we have the other side, and this one has been ripped off. So I'm going to find a piece of map, I think. And I'm going to use this one because it's really, really sturdy. And I'm just going to recreate the back of the envelope. So let me just rip this part, and then that part. I'm going to make an arch, and there is going to be a pocket. Ink it a little bit. Like this. So I need to stop my glue here. Oh, come on. Be kind to me. Please. Oh, that was my finger. That was not pleasant. But hey. So I'm just going to glue it like this. It's very stiff, so I think I'll do that. And then I'll just check before gluing that I'm not gluing the envelope shut. Now, just gluing the bottom, pulling this up. Now I can see my glue. And there we go. You probably didn't see this, but I added some glue from the inside. There we go. Now, do we want to put something big or something small? Let me just see. Do we have tiny, tiny images? We don't seem to have. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to find a portrait and I'm going to fussy cut it out. What do you think? Will there be enough space? I think there will be enough space if we fussy cut her out. I'm going to decide where her dress ends. Because the image is quite sort of blurry. So that gives me a lot of room to play with it. Okay. Okay, she's okay. We can put her in the middle. We just need something to put below. That something could be like a bond coupon. Let me just grab some here. I'm going to grab a few so that we have some if we want them. And I think we can go with a bit of color, but that would have to be green because there's a little bit of green and there are not that many coupons with big red things on them. Let's see if we ink it a little. And if we were to do like this. See? I think that's okay. And actually I could cut the bottom like this and just put my thingy. So now let's glue this little lady that I might want to ink a bit before. There. There. Trying to ignore the dogs. Trying to ignore the dogs. Not so successfully. I'm going to put you right in the middle. Here. There. I really like to use these coupons. I find them really beautiful. And soon I think I'm going to make envelopes with the actual bearer bonds. I've made that in the past and I just love them. I think we need a big postal stamp here, and I think I might even use maybe a less loved one. No, she's too big. So these are more recent ones that I don't necessarily enjoy as much, although that's not true, because look at this one. Look how pretty. Beautiful. 7p. So let's see if I can find one. So these are not for the most part they're not old. Look at that. I mean, look at that. This is from Hungary. They're really, really beautiful. This in Poland as well. Now, I think I found what I was looking for. And then I need to find, I think I'm going to put washi tape on the bottom. There. And if I was in frame, it would even be better. Up. So. I could even have, let me get my sweater off. I think I could have put it a bit higher. But what's done is done. Let's see washi tape. We said we were going to use some. We are going to do so. Although it's easy to use the Tim Holtz one because they're so pretty and too long. Let me see. There. And I should try to use the ones that I like a bit less. Okay, let's put maybe a part of a document there. I have some just next to me. Oh, I have numbers. Beautiful numbers. And I know I have 2 of these. They're from an insurance company as well. But I want the numbers. I want the numbers. And I would like to have a small ruler. And I don't have one on my desk. I seem to have. There, I got one. Here. So let's just see how big. I think yay big. Okay. Here. I just went looking for some road maps because I want to vary, and some of them are really different from one another. I know the most common ones are you have a lot of green on it, but I have some that are quite nice and different, so I want to use them. I do want to use them. Now, glue book. And I have so many of them. You can find them in thrift shops, on flea markets. I know in France they're like, you know, between 50 cents and €1 each. And it's great paper because it's very, very resistant. It's sturdy. So you can use it to do so many different things. Okay. Let's move the stamp box on the other side. And let's find, again, we need something either small or vertical. That's a bit too red, I think. And you can't see it. Whoops. Yeah, I think it's a bit too red and it's too similar to this one. Oh, look at the cows. I love the cows. Let's go ahead and use the cows. Yeah, don't hesitate to get from thrift shops to get also books on art. I have a lot of books on different museums, like the Rijksmuseum in Rotterdam, the Louvre in France. You have some from the British Museum, or you have some on various eras on painting, or on different nationalities, like you have the Dutch painters, the Italian ones, the French one, etc., etc. And I mean, you pay the books like €1 to €2 to €3 max, and they're usually quite thick, and you get so many beautiful pictures, and they make great ephemeras. So yeah, you don't need to spend a lot of money. I don't think so. I think the sound of joy that you hear is my daughter. Bear with me. So yeah, the joy you've heard is my daughter congratulating our puppy. She was a good girl. She peed outside. She's just a sweet girl. I will make pictures and I will post them. I know some people have asked me already. I will do that at one point. Okay. but she's just 5 months old, so yeah, there's a lot of training to do. And a lot of walking, which is good for me because due to my various physical issues, I had sort of given up walking. And yeah, I don't have the choice anymore because she's going to be a big dog. So she needs more exercise. Actually, my small dogs do also need exercise, but we used to play a lot in the garden. And that was easy for me. Not too much walking, and sometimes I can sit down and throw the ball. But yeah, we've started walking, and I'm okay. Can't say that it's not without pain. But for the time being, we do like 4 kilometers a day, so that would be about a mile. And painkillers are required, but it is good that I do it. Oh, beautiful map. Paris, our capital. I think it's one of my least liked cities in the world. It's noisy. I find it stinky. I'm not a great fan of people living in Paris. I can't say that I find them extremely warm and nice and polite. So yeah, the less I go there, the happier I am. Though one day I will need to go thrifting in Paris. And who knows, maybe one day I'll make a video on this. That would be fun. Because you have perpetual flea markets. Puce de Saint-Ouen, and I think there are a couple of other ones. And yeah, I think that would be worth making. Now that's an idea. I hadn't thought about it. Good. I'll go and I'll leave the same day. Paris is about 350 kilometers from here. Not sure what that is in miles. I think you divide it by 4. So less than 100 miles. Oh, I didn't ink it. Doesn't matter. So that's doable in a day. No. Oost. Dog's in my room. Oh. A little snippet. Why? Because we can. And maybe some sort of a postal stamp. No, do I really want that here? Or here? I think here. There. And maybe I'm not able sorry to keep a clean desk. Don't know why. I try, but it's an epic failure each time. Each single time. Who are you? Yeah, I think you'll be the one. You're Polish and beautiful. Yeah, I had the... Sorry, I'm out of frame. I had the unpleasant surprise a couple of weeks ago. I bought some postal stamps. It was a batch on eBay, and I found so many stamps, German stamps from during the war, featuring a certain gentleman that I will not name. And yeah, what do I do with them aside from burning them? That, yeah, it's not pleasant. But you do find them occasionally. But I don't want to give them. I don't want to, certainly not to sell them. So, yeah, burning is, I guess, is the only option that I have left. Look at that. We have some music paper. One side is blue, one side is not blue. I'm going to punch the lady out, if I can, and keep her. Let me first take my ruler and tear the paper. Oh, come on. And now I can punch her. And keep her as ephemera for something later. Now we can put a piece of that, and we can put maybe another envelope below, one that I haven't used. No, I need something with a bit of color. I don't have that many left, to be honest, but at least not on my desk. So what can we do? No, I don't have an envelope. Not to worry. We will make a pocket with an illustration. Oh, I've got not a sore throat, but it's bothering me. I'm not sure why. I need to do something about my desk at one point. So, okay, she's naked, but not really naked. She's hiding what needs to be hidden. I think I can live with that. How am I going to proceed? I could glue her on the envelope. Good idea. So you see, you make it, how can you say this? You make it as you go, I guess. There's nothing planned. That's what I enjoy. I don't know if I would be able to make a journal if there were some prompts, I guess you would call them, on what need, a theme or something like that. I'm not sure I could do that, because really what I make, aside from a big mess, is do I need to ink it? Just aside, is A, random, and B, when I'm doing it, it's not something that I think in advance. I keep sometimes pieces on my desk that I find, like now, the lady that I just got out. And maybe I'll put it aside and I will leave it on my desk so that next time I'm doing something, I will see it and I will think of using it. But it's not a plan per se, it's just, it's there, let's do it. Yeah, I don't know how we'd cope with this. Pretty sure some people cope well, because I see a lot of challenges. So some on Facebook, on group pages, etc. But I did at one point do a bit of that, but it was like you make 2 tags and you need to have a certain color. So that was easy, because then, in your stash you can always find something with blue and yellow, etc. But then, you had a fall theme. Well, it's hard for me, because in the things I use or find or look for, there's, again, a lot of eclectiveness, I would say. So, yeah, it wouldn't really work. And so I did stop doing that. It was fun, because you would get assigned another person with whom you would do a swap. And so you would get tags from another person whom you don't know, living sometimes on the other side of the globe. It was rather fun. But, you know, when it becomes too, I would say, restrictive, then for me the fun is gone. So I've stopped doing that. So I'm not going to decorate the whole of the folio with you. I think in about 2-3 envelopes I will do the rest off camera, and then I can show you the result, and we can make the last item, which is a closure. Don't ask me now what it will be, because I don't have the slightest clue again. And I can't even remember. I've made 2 other envelope folios, which, by the way, I stole the idea, or at least I was inspired by some that Margaret did, probably last year, in the month where she did envelopes. And I've made 2 of them. I love them, but I can't remember what the closures were. Which is good, because now, you know, I won't be polluted and I can just improvise. Not repeat the same thing, or at least not consciously. Conscious something. Consciously? No. Consciemment. Consciemment, that's a French lesson today. So consciemment means the word that I can't say. Can't pronounce. Okay, I can't get you out. I can't. I will not insist. This I thrifted. I'm not sure from which designer it is. It's huge and it's really, really nice. I have glue all over the place. Okay, gluey hands. But you know, that's what crafting brings. Here. Okay. But now we need something here. And I do. Look at this one. It is so beautiful. I didn't really want to use it, but you know, what good is it to hoard it? And I want to keep the inside visible because it is absolutely gorgeous. I only have one. No clue where I got it from. I wish I knew, because maybe then I could get some more. Look at that. And I'm not going to put anything. I just want that to be, you know, the most important thing you see. Okay. So here I've glued my huge page, and I need to cover this very, very not nice thing. And I've kept, I think I've kept bigger pieces here. Yep. These are the ones. I probably have even bigger ones. So let's look at these. These are too big. Him I'm going to fussy cut. Him as well. Oh, I can see them in my journals. Okay, let me see. This is too wide. This one might be interesting. This is too narrow or too long. Don't follow. Yeah. You don't want to see that side of my desk. I said she's too big. I think we can do something with that. think we can indeed. We will lose some of the picture, but I think it will do the job. So first I'm going to tear. I'm going to tear, if I can find a ruler. Yes, of course I can. I know I have two on my desk, so I know where one is. This one. The other one is much bigger and seems to be nowhere to be seen. Okay. Now, the question is, do I cut it in two? Or do I just glue it like this? Maybe make... No, I don't need to score it, do I? Would there be any sort of benefit? Can't see. Ah! Come back. Trying to think. It's not working. Not working. And there goes a cat. No, I love you, but you go away. Non, tu descends ici. Now, you've met part of the family. Aïe, aïe, aïe. Okay. Okay. I will still need something there. And I'm thinking fabric tape. I'm going to lose a bit of the sky. I love this paper, the way it tears, and it's quite thick. Do I need to tear a bit more? No, we're good. I think we're good. I think I will score it in the middle, just because. How tall are you? So you are 7, I guess. 7 in bits and pieces. So let's score at 3.5. And then we'll see. Baba is scoreboard. Come on. No. There you are. Okay. A bit of ink. I'm going to glue one side first. Okay. Why not glue your finger as well? Well, that could be a new ephemera sort of thing. And I It will be perfect. There. Oh, yeah. Put glue everywhere. Okay. And here we go. There. I said fabric tape, I think. I would like the not so big one. I have one from 49 in Market. Let me just get up because I can. And let me open my drawer. So I have the big one. And there are 3 sizes in the box. I'm sorry if I'm putting my arm in the way. Can't find it. Okay, well, then we're going to use a Tim Holtzy one. No problem, you know. Don't want to show up. We'll use another one. Because we can. What else could we put on there? Postal stamp for sure. Maybe 1 or 2 labels. But aside from that, I don't know. Well, I have the fabric tape here. I think I'm going to ink it. Yeah, I think I'm going to ink it, but I'm also going to ink. No, Sissy, no, cat attack. Cat attack. Oest. Oest is not really a word. It's just an expression we use. Say, go away. You are going to learn so many expressions with me. Sorry, cat. No, 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 no. She's purring. I said I was going to ink it. I've never inked it, so let's see what it does. I think it's going okay. Okay, now we have a paper attack. You are too big. I have so much glue on my hands. Need to get a wet wipe and wash my hands. Okay, I've managed to glue it. Still showing a bit of thingy there. Well, that's the way it is. That's the way it is. I need another piece. Do I? Maybe I just need to ink it. Or maybe I want to put another piece of the lovely fabric tape. I've been looking for more. And I found some from 49 in Market. They're quite nice as well. But you can't find them everywhere. And the delivery costs sometimes for just one item are just, yeah, too much. Too much to worry about. So for the time, I just have, you know, the latest one from 49 in Market. And I think I have all the Tim Holtz ones. And then I have the ones that I use a lot, you know, the one with the little flowers, like this one. Then I got in it's a shop where you find material, and it's everything you can find: clothes, shoes, tools, anything. It gets stocks from shops that are closing down, shutting down, or have an excess of one item, and so they resell at a very, very cheap rate. I'm not going to put anything here because we already have so many pockets. Again, writing space, and then inside, you know, if you want, you have a writing space as well. This one, I think I'm just going to put some sort of a small thing, so either a label of some sort or a label of some sort. But maybe not one of these, unless I have a whole bunch of these. And what I could do is take one. Where does this one open? It opens here, and I'm just going to staple it there. Do I want big staples or do I want small staples? That's the question. What do I want? I'm sorry, cats, you need to move because I want to get the bigger staple. There it is. This stapler is so old. I think go on, cat, go away. I had it when I was working for American Express in Luxembourg. And I worked in American Express when I think I started in 2005. And the office was shut down in 2008. So yeah, it is quite old. So my coffee dyed envelope was not glued. I could have opened the top, but I actually wanted the opening to be on the side. So it's not that I forgot for once. I knew it. And I'm just going to use my circle punch. I'm going to make this. Would have been easier if I had done it before, no doubt. There. You are going there, you are going there, you are going away, you two, and I need my knife, which is under there somewhere. Come on, knifey, come back. I know you're hiding. I played with you 2 minutes ago, I know it. Don't want to come? No issue. I have others. Maybe. Okay, bear with me. And I'm back, and I found the map. It's a very old map, and it's backed with fabric. I have a couple of these. They're beautiful, and this one is already quite damaged. So I think I'm going to use it here. I just love it. So maybe not just... Can I take it out? No, actually I want to keep the fabric behind. So I just want one bit, and I'm going to have it somewhere there. I'm going to find a little something, and I think I found it. So I'm going to glue it. I'm going to use art glitter glue because it works very well with fabric. Well, it works everywhere with everything, with everything, I say. I meant to say. Okay. she's going to be a bit further down. I'm going to cut a little bit the border, ink it. There we go. Should I start singing when the dogs bark? Maybe that would cover it. I'm not sure, it would be better. Oh. I'm looking forward to when the days will be brighter and will be a bit warmer, which is normally something that I don't like. I prefer when it's cold, but then it means I can leave the dogs outside longer on their own, so they can play and bark. Not for hours, obviously, because I do have neighbors, but yeah, it'll give me a bit of a... I'm not sure I like this. It will be a bit of a... It'll be easier for me when I film. No. No, no, no. Bit of washi tape. Bit of washi tape will do. Funny how you randomly pick something and it happens to be Tim Holtz. Wonder why. I think put one here. And like that. Oh. Postal stamp. Why not? Happy that I get to use this box. So that could be a possibility. Yep, I think I like this one. Let's use the cover of the glue book. Why not? That's the baby dog. As you can hear, she's a big baby. Makes a lot of noise. What do we need more? I think nothing. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to decorate the rest, and I'll see you just after. So here I am. I have finished decorating, and as you can see, it has taken me a lot of glue. Yuck. I wanted to make a closure, but the more I looked at the whole of the thing, the more I looked, I thought that it you know, a big closure with something sophisticated would have been too much. So I just took a piece of that, which is not lace. It's I don't know how to describe it, but it's fabric. It's a bit elastic actually, and I think I thrifted it somewhere. So here is our folio, our arty folio. So only used a bit of old documents, old road maps, and images coming from thrifted books, washi tapes, couple of labels, not that many, some little snippets from Mr. Tierholz, and postal stamps. There's nothing else. Untrue. There is a tiny bit of lace, and it's lace that you can buy probably in shops like the Dollar Tree. It already is, it's like a lace tape, I would say. And this is my cat, by the way. She's very happy to be showing you the journal with me. So we're going to start with the pages that we did together. So we have our fussy cutout lady, reading her favorite book. Then we have wonderful cows. And I just think, you know, there's nothing elaborated about this. I just think, you know, it's simple, and I like the fact that it's simple, and I find it's beautiful, but that's me, of course. So here we have our beautiful, beautiful, beautiful envelope. Here we have a pocket, which is not going to open right now. Okay, the cat is gone, so I can, oh no, it opens here. It opens on the side. So here we have a pocket. Then this we've made as well. I did not ink it. I could, I haven't. So we have a pocket here. Then we have the big writing space here. Hoopla. More writing space. Here I just stapled this. Some pages I've not done anything because I think if you wanted to, you could write on them. So, you know, also need a bit of space. So again, you know, space, blank, space, because with the AML envelopes, I find it's a bit hard to combine the sort of pictures that I have in terms of art. So I decided to leave it blank, and so it's also a writing space. Obviously, same applies here. I think I've decorated one part of it. So here I use the very old road map, and it's really, really beautiful. It's the one that's that has fabric behind. Pocket here. Then I glued this. I think we stopped here. I think that was the last one I did with you. This is a beautiful gentleman with some cheap, very cheap washi tape, probably from AliExpress or a place like this. I didn't put anything because, again, here you can journal. And I thought, you know, you need space as well. Okay. Space, space, space. Obviously, all of these are pockets, needless to say. Here, here. Here I glued a tiny envelope, and it has a tiny business card. What business card? Yeah, it's a business card. Clever, wasn't it, to have such perfectly fitting envelopes? Now I say it's perfectly fitting, and I'm not going to be able to put it back in. There we are. Just a bit of washi tape. I like mixing things. So here you have that lace tape. You have this very, very old picture, and then you have, I think it's an invoice from the 50s. And I like the way it looks. Again, it's a pocket. I like the envelope, and it has, you know, the tape, so I wanted to leave it blank. Here I did fussy cut this out of a picture, again. So swan, and I love the writing and the stamp, so I added some tape because that was tearing, and that's it. So that's the flap. So obviously you have a pocket. Here I've just glued 2 little envelopes. This one is not completely opened, and I just added some tape because I like it. I did fussy cut this, so it's not a painting, it's just an artifact, porcelain, do you say porcelain? Or ceramic, I don't know. The little glassine envelope, I think you need to leave it like this, because it's nice that you can see through what you're going to put in it. So again, same principle, I left the writing here. Map, stamp, painting. Frida Kahlo, why not? And some very, very cheap washi tape. But I think it's a good mix. It's my opinion anyway. A beautiful lady, just a tad of washi tape, and obviously this is a pocket as well. So is Frida. Needless to name her, La Joconde. So roadmap. I did fussy cut again. Weird enough, it's another lady who's reading another book. What were the odds? Envelope, so pocket, just a picture, some tape. So this again is not a painting, it's a sculpture, but I like it very much. I've used it several times in several journals. A bit of washi tape. These were already, it's a piece of, they were checks until the late 70s, I think. But I have some from the, even from the late 1800s. Painting, cheap washi tape. This is a punch that I made from either a photo or a postcard. This, I love this painting. It's from a Dutch, I had this name, now it's gone. It's a Dutch painter. And the funny thing is that my little dog that you have barking sometime is this brand. That's a Brussels Griffon. They don't exactly look like this anymore, but it's known to be a Brussels Griffon. So, yeah, I was happy. So I took a bit of invoice. I wanted the envelope to show because it's beautiful. And I managed to get, on my invoice, there was a bit of pink. So, I mean, I like the fact that this is sort of reddish pink. This is reddish pink, and this is just pink. So very pleased with that. I did the same principle here because I wanted the envelope to show. You see, very hard to match anything with an ML envelope. So I did give it a go. I'm not thrilled. It's not my favorite page, well, favorite envelope, but it's okay. So I did washi tape, and that was about it. Try it again. It's a, it's a bit better, but again, I'm not thrilled. This is one, I find it cute, obviously. Another painting, washi tape, why can't I say postal stamp? Roadmap, nothing, because you can journal on this if you want. This was the old envelope that I had glued, and my washi tape is giving up, so I need to re-glue it, if at all possible. Oh, come on, be nice. I know it's late, everybody's snoring, but we can manage. Come on, yeah. So a little glue, a little glue. Anybody else? Yeah, you, a little glue. Yeah, sorted. So pocket here, lovely pregnant woman, my famous lace tape. Sorry, that opens like this. So roadmap, just a painting, nothing else. I could have sorry, added some washi tape, but I didn't. Sorry. This is my coffee dyed envelope that I did open here and made a notch, so you can actually, I had to re-glue it, but you can actually, it's a pocket and you can put something in it. There you go. Tiny envelope, the pocket. I didn't put anything because I like the stamps, and anything I would have added would have, hidden that. Place to journal, lovely lady, washi tape, Tim Holtz thingy, and the pockets. That pocket, where's my pocket? There is no pocket, you see. I will need to cut this just to open it. The opening is on the other side. So here we go. There we have our pocket. Good. I didn't want to make anything with this one because, again, there's a window, and I think it's just beautiful, so it didn't need to be, I didn't think it needed anything else. I had to add this because it was ripped. Cutesy little envelope. Then we shut this like this. I wanted color, so I did add some color. It's quite simple, but I like it. Here you might say, well, you said you were using road maps and painting and it's neither a road map. Well, it's the front of a road map. And I thought it was beautiful and it shows, you know, the roads, main roads in France. So I sort of cheated because I wanted it here and I didn't want to put anything else. So this envelope will be closed like this. Gauguin is amongst us. So Tahiti, hi Cat, sorry, I need to do this alone. Oops. So just some Tim Holes, a postal stamp, and that's it. This one, funny enough, it was like this. I didn't do anything. It's sort of glued here. And I thought, I'm not going to open it. I'm just going to leave this blank because you can journal on this all over. And then, you know, you have your pocket here. So I thought I would leave it like this. And finally, the back one. So just washi tape, road map, stamp, painting, and that's it. So I find it really, really cute. Very happy. And I really, really like making them because you spend a lot of time, you know, focusing on decorating. And you can decorate them, you know, any theme will do. You can make a travel theme. You can make really, really anything. Just find pictures that you like and glue them on. Use junk mail envelopes. Any type of envelopes will do. They're simple. You can fill them in with goodies, treasures, and they're beautiful. So I hope you've enjoyed my video, and well, I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.